poprzednim odcinku.
No przecież obie, serio. Jesus Christ, co za bieda.
Why'd you stop?
Bo jestem idiotą i to jest... I to sterowanie jest beznadziejne. No to siadamy do pracy. Jeżeli mam być szczery, jakoś nie porywa mi ten Heavy Rain. W sensie gameplayowo jest naprawdę słaby. Naprawdę słaby. W porównaniu do wielu innych gier. Ale dla samej fabuły i tego, że już zacząłem, temat skończę, więc... Kto wie, może jeszcze będę miło zaskoczony. A ta opcja jest po jaką cholerę? Po co jest opcja wstania, skoro i tak muszę siąść i... O mój Boże. Skoro i tak muszę siąść i kontynuować jakby temat, nie? Po co w ogóle dodają opcję wstania jak kretyn?
Step 1. Change the office.
Może być.
A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
Okej.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Okej.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on.
Mamy jego modus operandi? Możemy się wejść. Ciekawe. Jakie wnioski?
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on. The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Po żądaniu.
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later, drowned in rainwater. There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall. The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
Może jest kurierem. Nie.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Narkoman.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one must see.
No jak otworzyć drzwi, skoro muszę rękę trzymać? Przepraszam bardzo. Aha. Ikona była z kółeczkiem, to znaczy, że musiałem kliknąć. Bez sensu. Przenikają przez siebie. O! Proszę bardzo. Czyli to się zdarzyło naprawdę.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall.
What
Tell
the
him what happened.
fuck?
It was this
Co
afternoon.
to
I
było?
went to the park with my son Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses. And when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about 4:15. Yeah, that's it, 4:15. I remember exactly because I looked at the clock in the park when we arrived.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
Zielona była? Nie pamiętam. Beżowa.
A black coat. And a pair of pants.
Nie pamiętam.
Beige pants.
Nie pamiętam.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I can't remember exactly. It all happened so fast.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
No. No, I don't think so.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
A co z tymi głupimi wizjami?
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
To straszne, jak tragedia wpłynęła na dwoje ludzi, prawda? To straszne, naprawdę. Przytrzymaj lewy przycisk, powoli przeprowadź. Okej. Rozumiem, że to jest czytywanie, to są podpowiedzi tylko. Do tego, żebym sobie poradził z klikusianiem. A teraz będę grubym detektywem. Dzień dobry.
Good evening. Good evening to you, sir.
Ale mam, kurde, limo, nie?
Can I help you, sir? Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions. My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
Zdajesz sobie sprawę. Te napisy się zupełnie nie zgadzały z tym, co powiedział. No. O rany.
I also lost someone I love. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now, you would please to move along, sir.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
Na końcu sklepu po prawej. Sterowanie, ja pierdzielę, no.
Good evening, sir.
O, znowu będę robił za...
Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything. Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? Hey, you! Come here!
Fuck!
I said come here now!
Ale bieda.
Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Are you deaf? I said put your hands up!
Puściłem, sorry.
I'm warning you! I'll shoot!
Dobrze, wyluzuj.
If you don't raise your fucking hands right now, you're dead! I'm not joking, man! I'll blow your fucking brains out!
Mody, staram się, ale coś kurwa nie działa, bo to sterowanie jest przecież napisane przez szympansy na liczydle.
Do you have anyone you care for in your life? A girlfriend, maybe? A family?
Yeah. A little girl. I got a little girl. Her name's Jessica.
What would Jessica think if she saw you here? Ask yourself, what would happen to her if things go wrong? So what are you gonna do? Someone could walk in the store any minute and sound the alarm. You haven't got a chance of getting out of this.
The first guy to walk in here gets it right in the face. Fuck it, man, you're making me nervous. And when I'm nervous, there's no knowing what I'll do.
You haven't done anything serious yet. If you put the gun away, we'll forget about what just happened, and that will be the end of it. Just walk away.
Nothing serious. Shit, man! What the fuck do you think I'm doing here?
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right. Nice try. For a second there, you almost had me believing all your shit. And now...
Thousand thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
At least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy. Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
Nie chcę nic mówić, a ta broń nadal gdzieś tam leży, więc wypadałoby ją podnieść, nie? Ale co ja tam wiem? Kto to jest? Jakaś nowa postać. Kolejna? 4? Środa. 2:44. Pokazuje mi opad deszczu 40 mm. Zabawne. Kto to? Niech zgadnę, pani fotograf, która z kolei chce napisać artykuł o zabójcy z origami. Nie? Zaraz się dowiemy chyba. To mój kot. Prawda? To dziwne spojrzenie, to był mój kot. Naprawdę dziwnie zorganizowane mieszkanie. Kawa z mikrofali, obrzydliwe. Co, najpierw się ubrać? Tylko gdzie? Czyżby czerwone drzwi? Nie wygląda na to. Nic mi nie mówią. Bardzo dziwne mieszkanie. A co jak zabójca z origami jest kobietą? Świetnie. Tak gra czasami, ja nie wiem. Co jest? Co to za wzrok? O, ubrania, nie? Naprawdę? What the fuck? To było co najmniej dziwne. Chodźmy z tej strony. Ale wszędzie mam mnóstwo fotografii. Mam wrażenie, że jest właśnie fotografką jakiejś gazety. Fajne ujęcie. Na zbliżenie twarzy. Okej. Muszę mi się w końcu położyć, czy nie? Czy nie ma szans? Nic z tego. Ubranie, cokolwiek. Nie. Czego wy ode mnie oczekujecie, do diabła? O. No mówię ci, kot. Za duży na kota.
There's someone here. There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
O, jest ich więcej. Fuck! Co za dwie sieroty. Co on tu robił? Okej. Tak się właśnie zastanawiam, to wyglądało tak naciąganie, że o matko, na szczęście to był tylko głupi sen. Tylko i wyłącznie głupi sen. Ja nie mogę. Zaskakujące to było, nie? Odblokujesz nowy bonus. Coś takiego. I co to za bonus? Mogę spojrzeć w przyszłość. No ciekawe, że 4 postacie nam przedstawili, nie?
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
Ha. A co to takiego?
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Nie? Okej. Najwyraźniej piechotką tędy. Może się sąsiad nie wkurzy, nie? Może. O kurde.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Ojejku, czy on ma fobię po tym, co się stało wcześniej z Jasonem? Jak go szuka wśród tłumu? Jeszcze czerwony balonik mi dajcie.
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Dasz radę, spokojnie. Wiedziałem.
Dad, where are you?
Jason!
Dad?
Jason!
Mam cię. Albo nie.
Dad!
Jason!
To wszystko ludzie, których przewracam, prawda?
Dad!
Nie widzę cię.
Jason!
Dad!
Nie widzę go.
Jason!
Nigdzie go nie ma. Serio. Przepraszam, przepraszam.
Dad!
Jason!
A, tam jest. Okej.
Dad!
Zablokowałem się? Okej, nie wiem co powiedzieć. To było dwóch braci bliźniaków. A tu dwie takie same panie idą. O mój Boże. Czego idziemy tutaj?
Line 18, box number 3.
Aha. Szesnaście, 17. Czyli gdzieś tu będzie 18. 18. Numer 3. Co to? To nie. Każdy dostawał naprawdę takie same pudełko? Okej. A nie otworzyłem go? Otworzyłem? Zajrzałem? Zajrzałem. Zajrzę dopiero. Dobra, ty. Łajzo, który się struje jak kawałkiem drewna. Zajrzyjmy do pudełka. What's in the box? Jesteś na tyle odważny, żeby ratować syna. Warsztat i garaż Joe Roosevelt, a nie Lexington.
Sean. Where are you? I I'm so cold. Dad. Dad.
Jak daleko się posunie, żeby uratować ukochaną osobę? No kurde. 5 figurek origami, każda z nich to osobna próba. Każda próba nowa litery, litery ujawnią adres. A, czy aby nie powinienem zabrać tych figurek ze sobą? Nie byłoby łatwiej? Byłoby znacznie łatwiej chyba, moim zdaniem, nie? Tak mi się wydaje, że byłoby bardziej klarownie. Środa.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts, to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
I came here to find a killer. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. With or without your help.
Fucking asshole! That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
Cholera. No nikt nie otwiera, to idziemy, nie?
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the cops.
To będzie wesołe.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
No.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
Mogę wejść? Wszędzie leki i multivitaminy. Serio? Nic więcej? No kurna, czy możesz jak normalna postać iść tam, gdzie ci kieruje?
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
Okej, to fajnie.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? Do you have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
To za co jesz? A dostajesz za to jedzenie?
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
Blake, what are you doing?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders
That's
you to go
enough.
and find
Leave
new
him
prey, doesn't
alone.
he? He needs more and more.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
He told you to go and find that kid in
you
the
out
park.
of your mind?
The voices tormented you all night long. You wanted them to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
Jak to wygląda idiotycznie.
Stop! Stop! That's enough!
O mój Boże.
So you obeyed them to make them stop. You took that boy with you and you drowned him. Isn't that right?
No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to Earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. To get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace. Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
Motherfucker! In the name of the Lord, I exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under arrest. Pretty damn cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not, but most of the time it helps.
My się gówno dowiedzieliśmy, aresztowaliśmy tylko jakiegoś bubka, no, który nic nie wnosi do sprawy, nie? Takie mam wrażenie przynajmniej. O, rany. Cześć, pulpet, co tam? Oj. Środa. Poobijane? Kurde. W każdym razie, moi drodzy, to na tyle w tym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że się wam podobało. Jeżeli tak, pamiętajcie o kciuku w górę. Ja z kolei zapraszam was codziennie o 16:19. Śledźcie również Facebooka, Instagrama, żeby być na bieżąco. Obserwujcie Twitcha, jeżeli chcecie oglądać mnie na żywo tymczasem. Trzymajcie się ciepło, moi drodzy. Do miłego usłyszenia.